Guten Morgen, muchachos. Welcome back to Football Digest Daily. My name is Nyash. I hope you're having a fantastic Monday. I hope you've had a safe weekend. Yeah, if you're watching this, you're not in Kenya, there's so much going on in Kenya, especially floods. It's raining like crazy over here. All right, so let's check out what was happening over the weekend as far as the Premier League is concerned. I'm talking Kenya Premier League and the English Premier League and Kidogo of La Liga and Formula One. Let's start off actually with Formula One. There was a new winner in Formula One for the Miami Grand Prix, and that was Lando Norris. Of course, when I say there was a new winner means Max Verstappen did not win. So Lando Norris won. In the English Premier League, of course, we had a lot of action going on. Of course, the table toppers, the Arsenal are in action, playing the early kickoff against Bournemouth. What a game that was, man. We won 3-0. Could have been like 5-0 in the first half. Absolutely peppered them in the first half, but we did not score. Yeah, there was also a goal that was disallowed by Gabriel. So Bukayo Saka scored first. Clever foul, or clever, I don't want to call it a dive, but clever going down of Kai Havertz because the goalkeeper for Bournemouth touched his leg. Let's not lie to one another. That was a professional go down. I don't want to call it a dive. That was a professional dive. Fine, yes. It was a professional dive. And Bukayo Saka converted to make 1-0. And I kid you not, man. At that point in time, bro, we had like, I think, 15, 16 shots in the first half. Yeah, like could have been miles ahead. And this is something I think we need to take care of. And I feel like if we had a natural striker, maybe we'd convert in some of these chances. Because it's not the first time when you're preparing teams, but you have only like one goal to show for it. It's the same as Aston Villa. But then when we got beat by Aston Villa 2-0, the first time, man, we were all over them. But no goals to show. So I think when you get a striker, some of these things will just be a thing of the past. So, of course, came back to the second half, swashbuckling. Bournemouth trying to get themselves back. You know, Bournemouth is a good team, by the way. They're in the top 10. I think they have won. It has to be like the third most informed team after Man City, Arsenal, and then them. I think so. So it was definitely not going to be an easy match, and they got their chance to get back into the game. There was a goal that was scored and was disallowed because apparently there was a push on David Raya, the goalkeeper. So Lanke did push the goalkeeper intentionally because not even going to jump for the ball, he just pushed David Raya. So yeah, it got disallowed, and Bournemouth, I'm sick. Even in their video on YouTube, they actually said we lose 3-0 after controversial VAR decisions. They didn't like just say match highlights. Crazy stuff. So, of course, they felt hard done by that, but it is what it is. Goalkeepers are protected. That was one of the cases. So, yeah, it was disallowed. And then, of course, Arsenal just got back. Trossard with a fantastic goal. Did I mention the fantastic assist by Declan Rice? Oh, my days. Fantastic. And if you thought that was all, then Declan Rice came clutch for us, scoring the third goal in a fantastic move. Gabriel Jesus beat a defender called Cook. So, he basically cooked the cook before placing it on some rice for him to go and score the goal to make it 3 for the Arsenal. Fantastic finish by Declan Rice. And just like that, 3-0 up, man. Of course, we maintained the gap to be 4 points between us and Manchester City. At that point in time, of course, they're not played, so they played and then they won against which team was this? Against Wolves. Yes, Manchester City were playing against Wolves. And boy, they absolutely clattered those boys, man. Oh my days. I've never seen animals get clattered like that by citizens. Like them citizens absolutely clobbered those Wolves, man. 5-1. Haaland with 4 goals. And I'm like, God damn these teams. And I feel like I need to make a press statement to all teams in London. Because moving forward to the end of the season now, the only teams that Man City will be playing against are teams from London. And all of them are hot as motherfuckers. Put hot as motherfuckers in quotes because all of them end with ham. Right? So they have Fulham, they have Tottenham, and West Ham. And I'm looking at all the 3 teams. I think the only ones we can honestly trust on, the only one we can maybe trust on a little bit is Fulham because they're playing, I think, the best football of the 3. Then Tottenham, because there's the history of the Tottenham, against Manchester City. But then again, Tottenham, they are North London team. So it'll be like, do I need to win this game and help a North London team basically just win the league? Or but I'm like, yeah, the players don't think like that. Those are the fans who think like that. So, Madison, Son, I feel like we're just charging them up. I mean, you got beat by Chelsea. You got beat by Arsenal first in the old backyard. Then you went to Chelsea, you lost 5-0. Are they beaten 5-0? No, 2-0, sorry. 2-0. Chelsea just beat another team 5-0 over the weekend. Then you go to Liverpool and you got smacked 5-1. Yo, come on, man. Seriously. You have to bounce back. You have to put some pride on your name, man. You have to be flexible. Ange Postecoglou is as stiff as a motherfucker. He's as stiff as a fucking dick in the morning. He has to be flexible, man. As in, you have to change your tactics. But they're still playing the high line. Like, how many times do you have to see that the high line is really, really not good for you? Like, seriously. It's not working for them. But they still stick to it, man. It's just. So I'm like, am I going to rely on Spurs? I don't know. But they have a history and a knock against Manchester City. So maybe they might just. And then there's West Ham. West Ham is the one that got clubbed at 5-0 by Chelsea on Sunday. Can I class those guys? So I will need to put a word out for all these three teams. You have to do it for the South. You have to do it for the league. The league is about to lose its chastity. When Manchester City wins the league 4 times in a row, no one, and I mean no one, has ever done that in the history of English football. No one. They're about to be the first. We cannot allow that to happen. It will be like a farmers' goddamn league. Seriously. Because over the years have failed to prevent us from being that by letting Manchester City win, I think, 5 in the last 6 or 6 in the last 7. So, I mean, it's up to you guys. It's not up to Fulham. And it's even up to us as Arsenal. We'll do the work, but we also need you guys to do the work. We need to bring the Premier League to the South. The South of England has not seen the league since 2018, when it was Chelsea who was there. Now, let's be honest, Chelsea are in no capacity right now to bring the league. The only team that has the capacity to bring the league is Arsenal. And Arsenal, we are doing our part. So you just need these 3 teams to do their job. All right? Do it for the South. Do it for London. And even more so, like I mentioned, the team that has a knack of stopping Manchester City is one from our own areas, Arsenal, North London. Sasa, surely, you have to do something. You have to do something. Fulham, Tottenham, and West Ham. Your job is on to you and us. We'll do our bit. We need you guys to do our bit. And let me tell you, I don't even need these guys to give us a response by talking. We just need to see the action on the pitch. And I'm here to tell you, for those who will put in bad performances on the pitch, I'm here to tell you the North remembers. And we'll be back next season on your case, because next season you're going to win the league for sure. Mutati. But anyway, I'm sorry. I'm not here to issue threats. I'm beseeching you guys to do it for the South, to do it for London, and to do it for the Premier League, so that doesn't lose its chastity. All right. So that was that, man. And the other games I played, I think there was Nottingham Forest versus which team was this? Was it Luton? Nottingham Forest walikuwa wacheza against Sheffield United, and Nottingham Forest won 3-1. I think they're just about safe, in my opinion. On Friday, Luton had played against Everton. They got to a draw 1-0, so they're very much in the doldrums. I know it's looking like it's going to be Sheffield, Burnley, and Luton Town that are going to be joining the championship. Just the way they came, they will go back. Just the 3 of them, they will go back and try again. And then, of course, on the other side, the flip side of it is that Leicester have already been promoted, and so have Ipswich. Yeah, so you already have 2 teams that have come up out of the 3 that are going. So let's see how this one is going to turn out. The Premier League is not done and dusted yet. We still have who? We still have Manchester United who are playing against Crystal Palace tonight on Monday. Let's see how they fare against that. And apparently, Manchester United now have Maguire out for 3 weeks. He got injured. So the only fit centre back they have coming this Sunday is Johnny Evans. I'm here to tell you, gentlemen and ladies, we are gonna smash these guys. We are going to smack them up. You know what? It's like how Liverpool beat Spurs. I mean, Spurs walipigwa 4-1, I think. No, 5-1 by Liverpool yesterday. Again, so easy a match for Liverpool, to be honest. Jesus Christ, Spurs are just whack. They're just absolute shit. Seriously. There's just nothing going on for them, man. Apparently they have 1 win in the last few. What clean sheet in the last 12 games? They have lost the last 4 games. They are conceding for fun. There's Jesus Christ. And I said, I just hope they are getting like poked like a bear, and then to be unleashed against Manchester City come next week. I hope so, man, because they're just terrible. Spurs are really, really bad. Mo Salah bagged a brace, for Christ's sake. Javier Elliott had a banger. Like, that was a fantastic goal. Jesus. So they're just terrible. They just whack. They're just shit. But then again, it's Tottenham. But yeah, like I said, I need them to do me a job. It might just go down. Like someone said in the fan cams last week, the greatest achievement for Spurs might be winning Arsenal the league. The greatest achievement for Spurs this season might be winning Arsenal the league. But yeah, I don't think so. In fact, I have more faith and hope in Fulham than all these other two jabronis. Tottenham and West Ham. Yeah, so let's see how that is going to turn out. Of course, next Sunday we have interesting matches. We have Fulham early kickoff against Manchester City, and then we have Manchester United welcoming Arsenal on Sunday. It basically goes like, if Fulham win or draw, Arsenal has to win all the remaining games for them to win the league. That's on period. The same as Manchester City. But Manchester City, if they draw or win against Fulham, and then Arsenal drops points, that's it. If Arsenal wins against Manchester United and Fulham will have held Man City to a draw, which I really hope will be the case, and I have a feeling it might be the case, then Arsenal has one hand on the Premier League, and all we have to do now is just go and beat Everton. So the league title is not yet done and dusted, and this is the beauty of the Premier League. And this is why I get perplexed when people tell me that the Premier League is not as competitive as La Liga. The La Liga is better. Joseph Mobilo was here on the podcast telling us how La Liga is better than the Premier League. La Liga ilishindwa weekend, but they well done, campeones. The new campeones of the La Liga is Real Madrid. They won it. Basically, they beat Cadiz, I think, 3-0, and then Girona beat Barcelona 4-2. So out of that result, Real Madrid are the champions. Then, of course, now the league imeenda huko. Bundesliga silishaenda. Serie A silishaenda kitambo. Right? League Hoods, najua PSG walibeba. The Premier League, 2 games to go, and there's still no winner. So yeah, it's quite competitive, ain't gonna lie. Let's not lie to one another. All right, so there's that. And then, of course, what? So the league is gone, so let's see how the last 2 games shall turn out for the Premier League. Of course, in Kenya, we had Gor Mahia doing the SportPesa derby in Murang'a, and they beat Murang'a 3-1. I don't know what the goalkeeper was doing for the 3rd goal. He needs to be investigated. That was too easy a goal to concede. I have no clue what he was doing, but he was doing some shitty stuff there. I don't know what kind of goalkeeping he was doing with that goalkeeping. Tusker, we are here to play. We are playing today. So let's see how we shall turn out. Shabana won the game, won their game. I think they're up against Ulinzi Stars, Tusker. Shabana beat Sofapaka 1-0. Bandari got beat by AFC Leopards. Yeah, so AFC Leopards are on a good run, ain't gonna lie. So that's what's up in the Kenyan Premier League. So let's see how that's gonna turn out. This week shall be having, of course, the Extra Digest podcast. The month of April have been way too busy for me. Like, I was in Nairobi 1 week out of 4. So I didn't get a chance to actually do a podcast. So the only one I did was the one that you saw with Akina Vicmax and Cogmac, and KPLC did the thing on us. Because when you are almost getting done to finish recording, stima zikapotea. So the audio went, but we had the picture, and luckily for us, the picture had some audio, so we had to use that. So be on the lookout for this week episode of the podcast. Of course, next weekend, we shall be at Kentwood Address for the Manchester United versus Arsenal match week 37 watch party. That is going to be a cracker. You know that already. See you on the next one. Have a fantastic week. Stay safe. God bless.